Hello, everyone. My name is Zoila Tejada, and I am a public health student, and I am working on a health communications campaign on human trafficking. Um, so the reason why I am so passionate about this is because um, human trafficking is such an issue that happens basically in the shadows. It doesn't get solved very easily. Actually, if any cases get solved, only 0.04% of cases are identified, or survivors are saved. So, I mean, that's not even a whole number. It's a point 0.4. So many of you might ask yourselves, why? Um, why don't more cases get identified? Why is this such an issue? Why um, why is this happening? Well, human trafficking, it brings a lot of revenue. So the traffickers make millions and millions and millions of dollars, about $90 million a year to be exact. And from the victims, they make about a hundred, around the hundreds of billions in profit. So this is an issue that's happening in the shadows, and the victims are abused. And many people think that this is just because that human trafficking only includes sex slavery, but it's also, along with sexual exploitation, it's also forced labor, prostitution, and organ removal. Um, Also, with this monstrous crime that happens in the darkness, the victims, they get lured and they basically get tricked into being trafficked. Um, a lot of the victims, they're from homeless shelters, the foster care system, and they are also looking for a better life, as you can say. There is a story about that I would like to share about Luisa Karimova. She was looking for a better job, so she went to another country. This was in Europe, and she went to another region, and she met this waitress, and she said, "I can get you a job in waitressing." And Louisa, she said, in her mind, she was thinking, this is amazing. I'm going to be able to get a job. And so the waitress gave her, the place to meet. And then she went and she saw other women there, and she felt weird about it. So, but she still continued on because she had no idea, what was going on. So they took away their passports and their identification, and they took pictures of them, and they told them, "We're going to be taking pictures to get you new identification." So then they were shipped to Dubai, and in Dubai they were sex slaves. And then they were sex slaves for a month, and then for the another month they dropped them off at a club. And at the club, they were to make, Louisa was told that if she didn't make 10,000 US dollars in 1 month, her life would be over, basically. So this is very scary, and this is how she was lured into being trafficked. My invitation to you is to start raising awareness in this issue. The first step to raising awareness is to get yourself informed. I got myself informed, and, well, as informed as I can be on this issue, because there's so much more that I don't know. And so get yourself informed, volunteer for anti-trafficking organizations, fundraise for them, and raise awareness. Just be safe, be safe, stay safe, and be smart. Anyone can be a trafficker. These traffickers are wolf in sheep's clothing. With Louisa, it was just this woman that was offering her a job. So you want to make sure that you're not seen as vulnerable, which is very hard to do, especially for women, because everyone sees a woman as, so weak, but we're stronger than that. And I think we need to stick together and make this a point that we know what's out there and we can be safe. Thank you so much for listening. And I hope this small recording gave you some information in raising awareness in this awful issue.